What's up, guys? Back again with another video. Kadir Stonks. And today's update, not much plays, I would say, but there was good plays. There was good plays. It was about there was three good plays I would say you could have benefited off of or played off of. Um, one of them was AHPI. AHPI right here was a great play, as you can see. Not no news on it. I don't think there was any news, but we'll check that later. On just the technical side, this was easily a multi-week, multi-month breakout. Breaking out right here at 460 something. Not much areas of resistance besides all the way up here at like 8 and 830-ish. So this is not a bad play at all. Very much room for running. Yeah, $8 is the pinnacle of its resistance right now here. So really, it's an easy play. Easy, right? So morning opens up, doesn't gap up, runs night right here. Little bit of a consolidation, small pullback and runs. And after that, here does the same thing. Grinds up. This is the first time it gets halted. So maybe you could have saw this on the halt. I didn't play this at all today. Played some other stock which ended up being a bust. But I ended up, you know, $3, but that's not. It was a loss that ended up just. I recognized it beforehand that it was a loss, and I was like, you know what, let me get out of here before it actually becomes a bigger bust than it happened to be a big bust. So let's just say that. So right here on the halt, this would have been a great recognition area. Pulled back, then came back up on it. So I would have probably on this right here, just a little bit of a breakout. Entering into here would have been a great profit up into here. Pulled back, and then after that, here pulled back quite significant, almost returned 50% of its move back, held this bottom base, and this area of like sort of support became support around 710 ish. So around the $7 area became support, held it. If I saw this right around here, I would have probably entered on it for sure. Since it was midday, so it was pretty strong. We're coming into the end of day. Retaliated, came back, broke out again on this big breakout. Did not hold, and just slowly kind of lost its momentum upwards and based out down here, and then small plays up here. And not if you could recognize that this was a. I saw it right here. I saw it right here. I was thinking of to trade it, but it took too long for it to really make a significant move for me to want to trade it. And I was just like, once I took my little bit of a loss on it on the other stock, ended up green, but it was a loss of a trade. I didn't think there was any more plays, so I just said, you know what, let me move, let me just turn it off. But this was not a bad one. This was a double bottom support right around here, but I just didn't like it because it was like kind of like too much areas of resistance right around here, and I didn't like it. But it just could have been a nice return on my investment. Yeah, let's go on to another stock of the day, OXBR. I did not see it, but I guess it was a play. Traded 210 million volume. This was what type of pattern I would say? I'd say it's a multi-month breakout, first green day multi-month breakout. So maybe a break above this 340-ish or slash this bigger three almost $4 area. So there's a what we're gonna trade, but areas of resistance are 540 and $5 as well as this $4. And as well, you can see in the past it has ran up, but it gives back all its gain. And right here, the big volume candle. So this would probably be a big player. But if it doesn't have low float, you know, I mean, if it has moderate to high float, this would be significant in acting as resistance. But since if it has low float, then most trades are probably happening this day, and these area resistance are pretty much what is relative. It's not really significant. Intraday, let's see, very choppy. So I mean, let's see, look at the 5 minute. You could probably play this off the 5 minute right here. There's breakout probably, but very choppy. Not much to it. 210. Wait, that's not 210 million. Sure. This trade, how much volume? 20. Total volume 8 million. 8 million. Um, we looked at this already. All set. Not a trade at all, but it's I mean, let's go to RCAT first. RCAT had news. They had a deal for selling drones. So nice press release to help, but not really significant at all. Probably it did lead to it for a good green day. Nice multi-week breakout right around here, 350, 360-ish, and as well as $4. But plenty of resistance, as you can see. Like this right here is just like choppy, 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 choppy. But traded pretty significant volume. 75 million. Let's see. So right now, it closed half of it uh, on this green day today. It held half of its gains of its total move. Could it be you know a play for tomorrow? Perhaps, but morning open, nothing happened. Afternoon, a gold rush of movement. Tapped out, came back down, and right here. I think I saw this stock right around here, but I didn't really trust it because I was just like, nah, it might not, do anything. And there's plenty of resistance on the daily, and so I didn't trade this at all. But it ended up being like pretty big 1 minute spikes. Um, was it this? I think it might have been this. Um, yeah. So it just happened to be a quick X. Look at this exponential like move on upwards, breakout, came back down, retested this area, ran up again, and right here, kind of just momentum shifted to being a sell off, a long period of a sell off. And then this area became a support area, $4. Especially on the daily, it is a significant area. This $4 areas. So I mean, right here, I'd be skeptical to trade it anywhere in this, but it did look like a nice cup and handle sort of formation, as you can see. And this kind of looks like the handle. It might be tomorrow. It might be a good after hours play, or even tomorrow. It could perhaps make a move, but not looking to it. News is pretty much the significant drive for this. Um, OSAT. This is the other play. OSAT W and OSAT. Yeah, choppy. Pretty much a fail play, sympathy play. Today, what did I trade actually? What did I trade? I traded XBIO. Yeah, I traded XBIO. And look at XBIO is no longer in this top percent gainers of today, which is hilarious because it was the top percent gainer at the moment when I was looking at it, and there was nothing really going on for XBIO. No news. Um, didn't really look into it for news, but when I found it, it was kind of like it broke out this multi-week breakout right here around 250-ish. And so I was thinking, okay, let me see. And I think I found it around 270-ish, to the 270, 280, 290-ish level. Where I traded it was a little bit ridiculous where how I traded it. Oh yeah, this is the one I saw. Okay. So morning, nothing happened really. Afternoon, maximize its little um move on up, gave back all of its move in in the same moment that it ran up, and kind of held it. Start became a cup. This could be considered a cup and handle, I guess. A handle and this broke out, but I saw it right here. I didn't want to trade it. I probably this part right here would have been probably the best trade because that's the higher lows, and on top of that was like sort of a cup movement, cup and handle movement. Plus a better risk reward. I just didn't trade it, and then this 1 minute candle just turbo boosted this stock all the way on up, and then this breakout right here, as you can see, and I entered on not the breakout, but this retest area, right? I said, okay, let me enter on the retest. Maybe he's gonna run it again. I entered on the retest, and then I saw this right here started to have like a blockade around 311, where it was really not breaking out, and every candle after it just happened to like close upon that 311. So I just said, okay, let me just get out of it. I just got out quick because I thought it was gonna be a bust afterwards since it was taking too long for it to run. um, Especially since you got to look at the stocks, personality, because it moved literally on this one candle, it moved significant. Even on these two candles, moved significant. In a short time period, it just moved significant. It doesn't take time to develop, like other stocks would. Excuse me. So it didn't take time to develop. It ran, and right here, I didn't want to give it too much time to develop because I know that the stock could easily, like, literally drop the hammer on my hand, and make me bleed out my account. And so I just got out real quick. This is a loss because strategy was uh was really not there. I would say it was there, but it wasn't there. Um, yeah, got out for $3 profit with $500 account, which it's not the best trade. Um, so yeah, got out, took a little profit, but but in all, it was a loss to me. It's a loss. It's a great cutting losses quickly, but it's a loss in the sense of the whole trade was just not it. And so that was the trade on that. Yeah, let's look at some of these stocks, stats. Or their float and their market cap and all that good stuff. HPI, 3 million float. So yeah, all this area of resistance is relative. Pretty much everyone who's trading it today is deciding, okay, is this area I want to get out? Is this area where I want to get out? Or is this area where I want to get out? It's all relative because the shares outstanding is 4 million. So that means just all in total, there's no significant level of resistance. It's pretty much Okay, new buyers get in, new buyers getting out. Okay, let me look at where I want to take profit. Let me see. Okay, do I want to cut losses here? Everybody's just making their own decision as a whole. So it's group thinking, and it ended up being successful. News, no news, really. Yeah, market cap is 34 million, so small stock. Um, Medical services, not a bad sector. RCAT, let's look at RCAT. Sorry for all these ads. Okay, as you can see, float is 11 million, volume is 75 million. That's almost 7 times the rotation. Today, they had news. It's the drone deal, teal colored drone for undisclosed sum. So you could probably find the undisclosed sum on their SEC filing because they're supposed to report it. Any deals, any acquisitions with any organization, company, pretty much recorded on an SEC file. It's like legally they have to, especially if their stock traded in like Nasdaq or New York Stock Exchange. Software technology sector, not a bad sector. So yeah, let's go to like OX. Which one did I trade? OXBIO, XBIO. Let's go XBIO, XBIO. That's the one. Genetic, genetic bioscience. So as you can see, 8 million float, not bad. 14 million volume. These areas of resistance are pretty significant, as you can see. It closed at this area of resistance. So, but it closed. I don't think it's gonna. It might. It might. I don't want to say. I don't think it's going to be a breakout tomorrow, and run up even higher. Since today just literally plummeted to its doom for me almost. No news. Market cap is 20 million. Yeah, pretty much. I don't really look at these too deep into it because we're just trading it intraday and we're not swing trading it, and it's not like significant news that happened at the moment. If it was, we would look more deep into it in their press release, Yahoo Finance, SEC. Yeah, so that's it for today. That's my first trade you guys saw. That ended up green, but it was a loss. It was a Um, smart loss because it didn't become bigger than it needed to be. I caught onto it quick. It was a smart strategy the way I was going about it because I was like, okay, let's see. It ran, okay, and so I was just like, maybe it could be a fast runner again and just blow my expectations. But you can never have high expectations with day trading as a whole. You have to be realistic and you have to be smart in the way you manage your risk and all that. So it's been a pleasure to have you guys. Thank you guys for listening. Until next time. Peace.